Well, first of all, thank you for coming, and welcome to Net-a-Porter headquarters. It's pronounced Net-a-Porter, and it's a play on words for pret-a-porter. But the funny story about it is when we launched Mr. Porter, we spent, however, 10 years and change teaching people that it's not Net-a-Porter, it's Net-a-Porter. And then we launched Mr. Porter, and everyone started calling it Mr. Porter. And we had to explain, no, it's Net-a-Porter, it's Mr. Porter. And our magazine is Porter. To get into online retail and the online fashion business, I think first of all, networking and meeting as many people as possible and doing your homework and really trying to understand the businesses. But first and foremost, it comes back to the customer and really having a clear understanding of what customer you want to be selling to and which customer you want to appeal to. And interestingly, I always say to people who are starting out on a retail career, whether it be e-commerce, bricks and mortar, the best thing you can do as an experience is work on the shop floor and get to know your customers face to face and understand what it's like to sell, the difficulties you might have, the bits that you find the easiest, and really think always about your customer. I've had a pretty varied career, working for large companies, smaller companies. I started my career at Saatchi & Saatchi. I worked for Hachette Philippaki magazines. I worked for Walt Disney Company. I worked for LVMH, all prior to coming here. And though I had different roles ranging from being an account executive to a communications manager to a VP of business development, the consistent thread throughout all of it was focusing on product and brand marketing and the customer. And this whole idea of how do you sell a product and how do you bring to market a product and appeal to the most relevant audience, and how do you exceed their expectations. One of the many things that makes Net-a-Porter unique is that though the Net-a-Porter brand is 15 years old, we very much retained our entrepreneurial spirit. So we're a business that's very well structured, and we're in some ways a mature business, but running through it is incredible. It's incredibly dynamic, energetic. We prize collaboration. So there's clear roles and responsibilities, but teams work incredibly well together. And innovation and customer service is really at the heart of everything we do. If you're asking how I balance between fashion and business, for us the two are not mutually exclusive. They're really one and the same, and they're linked together. And so the Net-a-Porter group, we consider ourselves, we're a retailer, we're a fashion business, we're a tech company, and we're a media company. So I think in terms of the balance, at the heart of everything we do is the customer. And it all begins with the product, and it's about selecting the most amazing product for our customer and delivering it to her in as seamless a way as possible, and then showcasing it and broadcasting it on our site, and on our digital magazine, The Edit, and also in Porter. Two new categories that we launched, one 2 years ago, which is our beauty business, and the other a year ago, which is our activewear sport business, which we call Net-a-Sporter, have seen phenomenal growth as new entrants. Another new entrant that's done incredibly well for us is fine jewelry, where we're seeing triple-digit growth year on year. The future of e-commerce and online shopping in general is very bright. When the Net-a-Porter business was launched 15 years ago, and Natalie Massenet was going out and speaking to all the brands and asking them to come on board, we had some very early participants, which was terrific, but a lot of the industry thought that the whole concept was crazy, and like, no, women aren't going to shop without seeing and touching, and here we are 15 years later, and what women love so much is the ease of service, not having to leave the house, saving time, and this whole idea that your home and your bedroom essentially becomes your fitting room. My favorite anecdote that I hear again and again is when women say, we love shopping on Net-a-Porter because when the doorbell rings and the delivery arrives, I feel like I've been giving myself a present.